Hi and welcome back to BNN, where we dish out all the latest and juiciest news from the world of politics and celebrity. Today we've got a sizzling topic that's been setting the internet on fire: the new tax policy at the airport on goods worth 75k or an equivalent of $500. And of course, we've got a certain high-profile politician's remarks on why we don't get repeat tourists due to the harassment at the airport, plus a certain socialite who's not holding back on her thoughts. Let's dive right into it. A prominent politician, Alfred Mutua, the Cabinet Secretary of Tourism and Wildlife, who recently made some rather controversial remarks about why we don't get repeat tourists due to harassment at the airport. The politician argued that the airport's strict security measures and lengthy custom procedures are driving tourists away. These comments have sparked a major debate. Some believe the airport needs to tighten security, while others say it's hurting our tourism industry.
When our tourists come, amebeba kamera mbili, amebeba viatu, anataka kuja shopping, anataka kuja kwa nyingine, akifika pale KRA anaambiwa afungue mfuko yake, ando yake inashikwa na kalamu inachoa kando hivi namna hii, wanatafuta sijui kamera mbili iko hapo, sijui kiatu mbili, perfume umeletea nani hapa. We harass our visitors when they come to this country at the airport. And then we wonder why they don't come back. You go to Rwanda, they don't harass you. When Rwanda doesn't collect taxes. You go to South Africa, they don't harass you. When South Africa doesn't collect taxes. You go to...
And speaking of controversy, it wouldn't be complete without our beloved socialite Huddah's take on the matter. The social media sensation took to Instagram to express her outrage about the airport situation. She mentioned how our country is losing the tourism battle because of these poor services. She even shared stories about her friends' experiences at the airport, which were far from pleasant. Well, we'll get into the details of this in a bit, but first, let's talk about the public's reaction. Popular X-user Kawangware's Finest joined thousands of disgruntled Kenyans in voicing their concerns, saying, "Stop lying, Bwana Commissioner. What's happening on the ground at JKIA is completely different. Did you know that the customs officers are confiscating individual phones, perfumes, watches, and laptops? Do some basic audit, you'll get most of them and their family members own the latest iPhone 14 Pro Max and wear expensive perfumes and watches." Another user, Jacob Emen, says, "That's a lie mkubwa. At JKIA international arrivals, mahali kumewekwa tent na a very old luggage conveyor, there's an army of corrupt cartels. Kazi yao ni kumark luggage with chalk, then what follows next kuharass wanaowasili watoe hongo. That's insane. I have only seen that in Kenya, yani unafika home unapata umengojewa na fisi. I have never seen this in any other country have been to." The public outcry has been deafening. People have been flooding social media with their stories and complaints about the new tax policy and the airport's issues. They feel like it's a double blow, getting taxed at the airport and then dealing with lengthy procedures and sometimes not so friendly staff. The government is definitely under pressure to address these concerns. Now let's take a look at what our favorite socialite had to say on Instagram. She didn't hold back in her posts. She expressed her frustration and disappointment, saying that we are being overtaken by other countries due to these poor airport services. She also recounted how her friends had faced the same predicament: long lines, rude staff, and confusion at the airport.
But where you purchase goods of value of 500, which are more than one, then you are required to declare the rest for purposes of tax.
The question now is, will the government listen to the public's concern and take action, or will the airport continue to be a sore spot for travelers? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay tuned for all the latest gossip. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, stay informed.